Shows a cat go by, meow, and then it keeps walking. Then it shows the same cat, gets partway through, and explodes.
Stop it!
Cat pieces rain down.
Stop it!
Right. So you are sitting across the table from Alex Kinley. Neither of you are talking. There's various bottles at various levels. Alex has one in his hand. He appears to be drinking, and you are feeling a big sense of deja vu, Doc.
Hey, Patty.
What's up?
Are you Patty?
Last time I checked. Why? Do you know something I don't know?
The amount of things I know that you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
All right.
What's been going on with you?
I can't talk about it. It's still... No.
Oh, wow. One of those, huh?
Yeah.
Proper bender.
I'm not even sure if it was real, so I'm
Hello.
not going to talk about it.
Oh, the big ones.
However, we do have all that. However, we did find where the warehouse is, where the coffins are supposed to be. We
Yes,
went
you did.
and did surveillance on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went and did surveillance on it.
Yeah.
And they have
And then?
roving cyber attack dogs.
Ooh.
They have a guard shack, and then they have guards across the street. They have snipers. They have it's nicely.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a secure site for sure.
All right, so we need a clever way in. I've got an idea.
Oh yeah?
We can get your evil demon god to build us 2 new cryo pods. And we go in as frozen bastards. We freeze ourselves, yes. We freeze ourselves and we say, all right, yeah, get them delivered to that warehouse. There were 2 that were lost. It's good.
New in stores, new frozen pops in both Alex Kinley and Doc Fulton flavor.
No, that's not that. That's like, the old Trojan horse.
Trojan horse 101. Because they've literally shipped us straight to where the other pods were. And then it's just a case of figuring out the complex mathematical science it takes to safely unfreeze 5,000 people and then get out. So I don't know what our escape strategy is, but we'll need one of those as well.
Actually, give me a memory roll, Alex, for a vital piece of the puzzle. Vital. Yeah.
Should I say what cards I've got first, just in case I need?
Yes.
Draw 2. Discard this card and draw 2 new cards.
Vital.
Play this card. Cooking plus 20. Ooh, resistant reroll. Well, there you go. I can trade that to the dock if I need it. Dreamlands only. Yeah, I need a new card. One card. One card does 20. Luckily, because I know Alex gets drunk a lot, I took good memory. Because he's a drunk, but he remembers shit. Character sheet. Where are you, character sheet? Memory. Got it.
God damn. Right. Actually, it's a little. Oh, I'm getting a little echo. Is your thing turned off? Your speaker inputs, Matt?
Yeah, microphone not detected.
Okay, great. It's a little bit more complicated than that. The people did not want to be woken up because they're happy in their new world. They want to stay there.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, I thought I would mention that because they'd be really bummed out to be back in this fucked up world.
I'm guessing then, thing is, we need to come up with a... Yeah, well,
you have to, in other words, you have to steal them while they're still frozen.
Well, no, that's actually... Yes.
Let it go. Let it go.
It's tough, but that's almost... Well, no, but the main thing is making sure we have somewhere compatible that we can take them to that's not only hidden, but also can supply the... Oh, this is going to be a fucking pain in the arse.
So we need to take them.
What a great adventure.
While in their
coma-like
state.
Yeah, and quick enough where having them unconnected them for a short amount of time will hopefully not fuck with their cryo status. And then get them somewhere that's not only safe and hidden, but will continue to supply their power indefinitely.
So what else do we have to do?
Well, the good news is
build the children's hospital and then burn it down.
Good news is that if you can actually bring this part to a close by end of session, this is a prestige mod because this is fucked up hard. Yes, Logan's figured out ways to do it, but it's easier figuring that out when you're making the puzzle than trying to solve the puzzle. So good luck. If you don't get it, you're fucked. Then it's not a prestige module. Well, if you solve it, it is a prestige module with the cherry on top. If you don't solve it, it's a regular module. Enjoy your gambling.
It's going to take a lot of planning.
Well, fortunately, you guys are like hardcore good at this shit, so good luck.
This is going to be a proper Ocean's 11. We're going to need a crew. Right, yes, we need a crew. We need a short Asian guy who's really flexible. We need two brothers that drive and argue like shit. We need Brad Pitt.
I just see, but I'm an actor. It's like, get in the car.
And we need Julia Roberts playing herself, which is fucking stupid.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, well, I'm done. No, it's going to be pretty cool, actually. Right.
I do know how we can get help once we're on site, I think. If I can set up a Wi-Fi relay that goes to Indigo, it might be able to access their computers while we're on site.
That's very good point.
We get on site and plug something in, and then it can
get into the system.
Yeah.
That could be a big help. It could definitely help divert cameras or shut them down, or open doors that are locked, stuff like that. Okay. So that's one good. I'm going to start making a list. Shit, there's a lot needed doing. This time, list. We like lists. List.
Well, why don't we go to our base instead of being here?
Where is here?
You're in the grotty flat.
Oh, I like the grotty flat compared to the base.
Oh.
Yes, you do. It's only oil lamps.
The heist.
And Mildred has no idea about it still.
Cool.
Made sure not to let her know.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So we've got Indigo. Connect to building. See, The only problem with my plan is if we get a crew together, the whole crew is going to be run by luck. Which means no matter how good they are and how much we pay, they will be the most inept fucking group of supervillains ever.
The safecracker is drilling a hole in his head. Just falls over. God damn it.
Right, Indigo integrated into the building. We need to come up with a place we can take, like I said, take the pods once we've got them. So we need basically a safe house.
I would say to do that with that many pods, to do it on a car, like, because that's a huge safe house that you're talking about. Huge.
No, I'm just saying, I'm safe house as in just the idea of it rather than actually a safe house. I mean, just anywhere basically that can house that many that is hidden away and can. So it's 5,000 pod size.
My idea would be to not only be a safe house, but the transport would be a large container ship of some kind, or even a smaller container ship that can house them all.
That's what I was going to come to next is the transport, which I suppose the transport and the housing could be one and the same. I mean, we could keep it mobile, but that seems like it'd be more expensive, and I don't know where we'd be able to draw.
Well, think about how many semi-trucks that would be to take them out, and these trucks would also have to have generators to keep them online, or at least keep the pods on. In all that information we had, Logan, did it tell how they shipped them and like how it was? Because we got into all that stuff. No?
Yeah, not really. No. Let's see. Yeah, they didn't.
Did we do? You know what would be handy? What would be handy would be able to chat to the guy who created these pods. Did we do research and find out who that is and where they are? Because if we can, entice them enough to start talking, I mean, they could give us a lot of information that could come in handy about, like how these things work, how long can they be unplugged before the people start being affected by something, or how much power are we going to need to generate?
Actually, for several of those questions, not all of them, but several of them, Chris may be able to answer some of them. He'll probably be doing engineering roles and shit, but he does have learning and he does have the schematics.
Oh, we have the schematics for the pods.
So, what kind of engineering would this be?
I'm going to drop my nada.
Pod engineering.
I'm going to drop my nada and play draw 2.
Or just a general engineering role to read schematics.
All right. I'm going to play my skill 5 at least.
Sure.
I don't have anything to help, unfortunately. I do have resistance reroll if you do fail.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for a 12 when it comes down to, which is pretty rough.
I got. It's worth burning assistant reroll and a skill 10. I can give you a skill 10, at least it'll take you up to 22.
Okay, here. There's a card for you, and just play the skill 10. That's a dual wield.
Cool. And
I figure you can drink and beat someone in the same round. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Alright, so skill 10 and then assistant reroll. So Chris can go again.
Hey! No.
There are just certain things man is not meant to know. And apparently that covers most of what is written.
Okay, well, actually, if we are going to do this, I definitely do think we're going to need a crew. So maybe we can actually try and hire like a tech guy, and then have him have a look at these and see if he can come up with an idea.
Hacker.
Or do you think a crew is a good idea? I just don't know if we're going to be able to do this with just two of us, especially considering one of us is technologically challenged.
Uninclined. Yeah. Actually, I think if we hired a crew to do the main hit, knowing that they're probably all going to die, as we get in, they're the distraction while we go in and go in as stealthy as possible while the guards are all
it is
swarming.
Ocean's 11. We can go in as the cops to arrest him. Just as cops. Freeze, motherfuckers. Hey, you want to go to hardest.
During my small stint of surveillance, like, did they get a lot of? Did they get any deliveries at all, or no?
Not really, but given the roles and stuff that were made during your stint of surveillance, it might not be a bad idea to take Alex out there and do some surveillance. You're thinking, because it was not good. Usually, Yana was just drunk, laying around and stuff. But yeah, it might not hurt your thinking. There may be some holes in the footage, especially since a lot of it seems to be replaced with dick pics and stuff like that.
I think that's a good idea.
I think with how big this is going to be, we could easily blow a couple of weeks on this. If nothing else, at least by then, Porter will be back. And
we've already talked.
Oh, he's back, is he?
No, I didn't talk to him. We went to the arcology and then we came back. It was done.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind talking to him though, because he is another traveller and we can tell him what's going on, and he might be able to at least help in some capacity, maybe put us in contact with people that can, that would be able to pull off a job like this, or at least point us in the right direction, I'm not expecting Logan to solve everything for us with an NPC, but, you've got to use what you've got. So let's put up here, see, Porter. Actually, it might only be, how long left until he gets back, Logan? I think it might.
You're not sure what day it is currently. This is not an unusual state of affairs for the great Alex Kinley, though.
Doc, when was the last time you saw me? Oh, no, wait, I wasn't.
It's been a bit since I've seen him.
You're not sure what day it is either, Doc.
I don't know.
Because of your other activities, you are also uncertain.
If we develop 2 weeks, he will definitely be back, because it was 2 weeks ago, like last
Right. I'm just saying you'd have to actually have somebody pull out like a computer or cell phone or something to check the date.
I'm going to be someone to do that, am I?
Right. Alex glares at you drunkenly from across the table.
I look at my phone.
It's been about 3 weeks since you were last around, so yeah, Porter should definitely be back.
Okay. Well, let's do the surveillance first, and then if you would like to talk to Porter, I guess we could do that as well.
Right, I'm making my list. Crew.
Are you gonna check it twice?
Yeah, I'm gonna check his naughty. Nice.
Bitches.
Right. There should be some surveilling. What do I have in surveillance?
So, Logan, I'm going to get another lens because my last lens decided to fall off.
The last 3,000 fucking credit lens, yeah, it committed suicide by leaping out of your fucking camera and falling like, I don't know, 10 stories or some bullshit.
Oops.
Oopla.
Okay. So I'll buy another lens, and then we'll head out to do surveillance.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to buy while you are out and about, or you could have it drone delivered, even though it costs a bit more due to drone insurance, which is needed for delivering anything in the muck due to the fucking guys with the big nets and shit like that that go after drones. I could sell this for drugs.
Have the computer Oh, so he can't look at it anyway.
Right. Well, you could fucking rent an artist to try to rapidly sketch anything that they see in the computer and then show them the sketches. You'd be okay with that. He doesn't even want to be in the fucking flying van that you had last time to get over to the site.
I have the perfect thing for it. We'll get a printer so that whenever I take pictures, the pictures just pop out.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, mark off 200 for a good high-speed printer that as long as you can feed black plastic type stuff into it, it makes its own ink and shit. So yeah, it's pretty much an indefinite printer as long as you can find materials which are common and easy and shit. And you can feed them in. You make sure it's all ready to go. You've got plenty of fucking paper. He seems suspicious of any paper that's touched electronics, but it appears he's able to deal with this.
Excellent.
Especially if you have the printer up a little higher so that when the page is done printing, it flutters out. Because then it doesn't.
Then he doesn't have to touch anything.
Right.
I'll even put a bin underneath it to catch them.
Oh, made of electronic wires and shit, or?
Yeah, of course.
No problem. You get the Alex thing ready.
Okay, and then I can give him binoculars because those are, you know.
As long as they're the old-fashioned ones that don't have like the Luke Skywalker ranges and shit.
Just lenses. Yeah.
Yeah, he's happy with that.
Okay, and then we'll go to surveillance. Also, so if I'm wearing the chameleon suit and I have a camera in my hand.
Yeah.
I know it's weird, but it would still help a bit, right?
If you were able to hide the camera behind a post or something like that, totally. But if you were like caught, then the best you could hope for if you make your stealth roll is hoping they don't notice a weird floating camera.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
I'm also going to take a drone with us.
Oh, it's a good way to pick up fucking piloting drone. But for all those things, you'll have to make a note that you're going to have to go back to the lair, which has been unattended for about 3 weeks.
I have a feeling that Igor's been keeping it clean. But, oh, look. Okay, excellent. Are you going to come with? We got to go back to the lair and get a couple things.
Yeah. I'll wait outside for you.
All right, do you want to wait here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So I'll go back to the lair.
Well, now are you wanting to go through the easy to get in and out flying thing? And if so, you're going to need to get a flying vehicle because, to the best of my knowledge, the cool van, like the heavy van, but like we have chaff and shit like that in there in case somebody launches a missile.
That's in the garage.
That's what I figured. So you'd need to rent a flyer. Yeah.
Right. We needed to rent a flying van so we could get to the location anyway.
Okay, cool. That's like 200 a day, and it's definitely not great.
That's fine.
You know, the back end pulls to the right a bit, so you're constantly fucking fighting it and shit like that. But give me a simple flying roll. This is just, how is your day going to knocking over shit, and it shows like some guy's like sitting there talking to somebody else. He's like, my day couldn't get any worse. And shows your fucking van hits something and then it falls and fucking impales him. He's like, it's so much pain here. The guy's like, how's your day now, buddy? I'm robbing him. So eventually, you know, just mark off another 500 for fucking repairs for the day. You're going to accumulate that and shit. And you do a fair bit of running away from other people who are upset about things that you have done because your driving sucks ass.
I'm actually the average driver at this point.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
Your rolling sucks ass. Unexpected road hazards suck ass.
Well, the average person drives at like a 30, right?
Yeah.
I drive better than the average person.
That the average person is why they have concrete awnings down here.
Oh, makes sense.
Right. No, it all fucking makes. You're in Logan's world. Shit's constantly exploding and falling and getting looted and shit. That's how the people down here make their fucking money. So anyway,
I'm helping the economy, so it's all good.
you are totally helping the economy. Yes. So anyway, you eventually make it to the lair. Oh, wow. Okay, it looks as though Indigo has bootstrapped up to some metal robots and stuff like that. And when you get in, one of them like is crawling up your leg. It's a fucking purple robot thing. And it crawls up to your fucking eye, and then a little camera comes out.
Hi?
Then it crawls back down. And the rest of the robots like clear a path for you. Apparently, there's retinal scanners in some of these fuckers.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So anyway, you're looking around, and just the sheer number of bugs and shit crawling on walls and stuff like that and everything. You're thinking Alex may get hysterical if he comes in here, because it's a lot of electricity and shit. Good news is though, Indigo is fucking subverting funds from other places to pay for its increased bills and shit like that.
Okay.
And it greets you. It's like, hello, my chosen.
Hello. Just here to pick up a couple things.
Please bring more metal every time you come.
Oh. Okay. I'll remember that next time I come. It shouldn't be nearly as long a wait between times.
Your rental vehicle has been assimilated.
I need that. I need to take that back at some point.
A new vehicle will be made available.
Oh. Okay. Right. So I pick up the gear.
Uh-huh.
And is Igor around or no?
Give me a luck roll. He lives his own. It shows him like fucking with a torch in one hand and knife in there, and this fucking huge rat, and he's like, oh, sorry. He's like, come on, if you're hard enough. And the rat's like, so yeah, he's busy in some swampy tunnel somewhere.
I love Igor.
So get the chameleon suit.
Yep.
And I grab
our new vehicle as ready.
I grab a bulletproof vest. And I do grab another one of the Berettas with a couple clips, just in case.
Keys are in the ignition and box.
And I grab 2 of the drones. I'm actually surprised the drones haven't been assimilated.
The drones are kind of old and clunky looking, but when you grab them, you're told the drones will not fit your vehicle box.
Will one of them fit?
Negative.
Oh, I kind of needed one. Can I strap it on top?
Ill-advised.
Okay. Will another person fit in the vehicle now?
On the back. Riding bitch.
I go to the garage.
It appears that your hover cycle is ready. Keys are in the ignition and the small storage box, which should be enough for a couple bulletproof vests, etc. The look on Chris's face, like, but it uses less metal, you see, to make.
So indigo.
It's purple too.
Indigo. Indigo. You can't hamper me like this. I will drop an EMP in here.
Ill-advised.
For you.
Have a good flight.
Right.
Your rental payment has been made. The car has been paid for. Thank you for bringing metal.
Sure. So I hop on the... Is this a totally new skill?
Oh, of course it is.
Of course.
Was there any doubt? The expression on Chris's face. Fuck again. It needed metal.
Okay. I take everything off of the hover cycle and I put it into our good van so I could go and drop it off. And I go put 2 of the drones in there too.
They
so I could
fit
drop
like
them off.
no problem. Yeah.
Right. Indigo, have the motorcycle. I surely don't need it. And I hop in the van and I go.
No problem. Yes. The motorcycle is beginning to kind of melt as you leave. Right. You take the big van. It drives a little bit better than last time.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a new drive roll, in fact, because you're at a plus 5%. Indigo has been
Bumble.
working apparently on this.
Bumble.
Right. You've managed to wedge the van in a very odd position partway up the
Got my
tunnel.
reroll.
Oh.
That's a fail, but it's not a fumble.
No problem. Yeah, Indigo's grateful for the metal offerings that you drop back down the tunnel as you drive out.
Okay.
Your van looks like some psychopaths with baseball bats went at it for a half an hour, but you managed to get it back to where you're living.
Okay.
Alex is there, drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you put this vest on?
What?
It's a bulletproof vest, or it's armor.
I got armor.
Oh, do you?
Question: are you wearing your fucking homemade shit, Matt?
My homemade shit.
Yeah.
Homemade shit?
Is that yes?
What homemade
The
shit?
foil outfit?
Which? Well, is that the armor you're wearing? Is the foil?
No.
Which
I don't
armor
know
are you
what
wearing?
suits me, but I've got the on top of that I'm wearing the poncho, which is the bulletproof poncho.
Ah,
I spent a lot of money on it.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Well, then
He's
I'll just
good.
keep that in the... And do you use pistols or no?
No. I don't use any firearms.
Okay.
You can tell you're going to be fucking dragging a lot of the wagon in days to come, Chris.
All right. So,
That's why we're going to hire people to shoot people. Yeah?
all right. I will be back with a van.
So we had a van.
Do you want to use our van to do surveillance or a rental?
No. Well, we do
Right.
the stickers, don't we? The delivery company stickers. We could use those on a rental van.
Okay. So I'll take the van back. I'll pick up the stickers, Logan. I'll leave through the sewer in the hip boots that we bought.
Yeah.
It's
You know
gross.
you're going
I
to get
know.
lost and die in the sewers if you try that, though.
That's exciting. And
Okay.
then,
Sure, give me a navigate roll to find your way out after an hour of... Oh,
Okay.
Damn it. Fine. You managed
And then
to crawl your way out of the sewers like some fucking swamp thing.
I go and I get another rental van, and then
Say, it shows the same guy. He just looks at you like, do you want to just flat out buy this one too?
nah,
Are you sure? I'll give you a good deal.
that's okay. How much?
18.5.
Nah, I'll just
18 flat.
no. I'll just rent
17
it.
and a kiss.
Look, if it breaks, I'll buy it. Clearly, you know that, so just I'll rent it.
$200 a day. Yep.
Okay, there you go.
18.5. Another reference to Ocean's 11.
So, right, you've got your van and you drive back. You can put the shit stickers on them, yeah, you go back to where Alex Kinley. It shows him still in the same seat, same bottle, lower level, hasn't moved. Oh, by the way, Alex, it appears that somebody has taken your bedding out into the street and set it on fire.
Of course.
Again, not your wife or who the pyromaniac could be, but it's happened again. It makes sleeping more difficult.
I'm drunk.
Okay.
I will try my tolerance. Drug tolerance. Go! I think I made that. Yes, I made it.
Okay.
It's getting ridiculously high.
Well, you are a career alcoholic, so yeah.
Well, I did have the doctor pumping 3 different sedatives. It should have put a rhino under. That was so fucking brilliant. Chris was like, why is this not fucking working?
Just go to sleep.
Okay, so you've got everything. Give me a strength roll if you'd like to carry Alex over and put him into the van after putting him in his anti-electricity suit.
I think he can walk. I think he's good.
I got my drug tolerance.
Oh, I know, but I thought you didn't want to bother using your own legs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
right,
look at him until he carries you out there.
I'm not swayed.
So you guys move to the van, and Chris knocks over a couple garbage cans, some random guy, part of a building and such, and you're on your way. It just shows the building collapsing. Right. You drive over, you go to a fairly upscale, hip type dock. It's not like we have theme bars and shit. No. This is like serious businesses use the dock area and the warehouses here. It's not like your fucking abandoned warehouse like on the other side of town. Literally, you'd have to to go from one to the other. You pass either a long way around downtown or a shorter way through it. Either way, it's not good. But you pull up to essentially you're on a road. Then there's a fence. Then there's a berm. Then there's another fence. Then there's big flat killing area. Then there's another fence. Then there's guards. Then there's inside of the area. Then there's and it's like you're a ways away. You're like a couple hundred meters. You're like a couple of American football fields away. So it's a good thing you have binoculars and printer stuff occasionally comes out. You guys have a good van. You can move it around and stuff. Who is going to be the primary on surveillance and who will support?
I'll do the primary. Okay.
You can.
I did not support.
All right.
By half.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Chris, from time to time, goes and trades off his rental van for a different color rental van, different mark off an R50 for extra stickers of different companies and make a note that you've got those because they're yours. Yeah, you guys mark off 2 weeks times $200 a day. You guys have watched the fuck out of this place. You now have schematics and stuff. I will need, let's see, no, half, give me, who wants to be the climbing monkey boy photographer to get the right angle for seeing inside of the warehouse? Because you need to be 50 to 100 feet higher to look in through the high windows of the huge warehouse.
So that's why we bought the drone.
Oh, sure. Who wants to fly the drone?
Well, not me.
Well,
all right.
sure.
Here we go.
Give me
Drone
a
number
drone
one.
roll.
Drone number 2. All right, so those both died.
Guy shows the 2 drones crash into each other and explode. Pieces fall down. Hey, it's a good way to fucking try for drone skill. You'll eventually build it up if you have enough money.
All right, so I'll wear the chameleon suit and go up with the camera.
Okay, Chris is ready for this shit. Give me a stealth roll plus 20 with chameleon suit on. This is for if the guards see you and shoot at you. Great. He's really hard to see. And give me a climb roll not to fall to your death.
Got it.
Okay, great. And a photography roll to get useful intel. It just shows the fucking huge fucking lens go, and it's unscrewing itself slowly, preparing. Now, he's up there, but he's just not getting the right camera angles. The sun's bouncing off the glass. The windows are dirty. Somebody's mooning him. I mean, just anything that could go wrong is.
How many tries do I get up here?
I'll give you 2 more tries at full photography. I am coming to join you in death. Motherfucker, says Chris. Apparently, the lenses have all made suicide pacts at 3,000 a pop.
That's fine. I'll leave and then come back with another lens. I'll throw money at it instead of spending pause. That's silly.
Mm-hmm. Great. Give me climb roll to get down, new stealth roll, new climb roll, 3 new photography rolls. Would you like to buy just 1 lens, or would you like
I'll
more
buy 2.
than 1? Very well.
So that's a climb. That's the crit stealth. And then
yeah.
a climb. And that's another stealth by half. And then 3 photography rolls.
Yes, the chameleon suit really seems to be helping out.
No.
Damn it. Right. He just doesn't have. If you can get an old fashioned, like one of those box cameras with the big thing that goes, you might be able to get Alex up there. I don't know. Ones that use mercury and stuff.
The ones that wouldn't be able to see inside there or would be so huge.
Right. Well, you just have to get everybody to hold still for about 5-10 minutes, and then, you know.
So with all the silly amounts of pictures, we got no actual intel on the inside at all?
On the inside, no. You could buy new drones. You buy cheaper drones. You can get like $300 drones. The only problem is if they get seen by security guys, this will let them know something's up, and with the cameras on them and fly them right up to the window and all that shit. I mean, for 300, these are definitely cheap drones. If you wanted expensive drones, like 1,000 each, that's 3 camera lenses, or 3 camera lenses worth, or 3 drones per camera lens. The brand name on the camera lens should be Suicide Pact or something. But you're not having any luck getting the useful data on the inside. The only thing I will tell you with all of your horrible failures and stuff is, A, the pods are definitely in there. B, you've not seen any humans in there.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll buy 5 drones and I'll give it
Good
5
ones
tries.
or shit ones? Good ones or shit ones?
Shit.
Got it. Okay, you've got 5 drones. Right, drone 1. It's in my hair. It's in my hair.
So the third one's a fumble, so I just run right into the building with it.
No, but it shows us some security guard going, we have to keep vigilant. Drone bashes their people. He's like, God damn it. Right.
It's not
So, it appears that you're wildly incompetent. I don't know what to tell you.
Never piloted a drone before. What do you want?
Well, maybe if you can make a something involving gears and no electricity, you can get Alex to do it.
What, make a steampunk one?
Yes, it slowly flaps. That's right. The mechanical owl.
Mechanical owl from bloody Clash of the Titans.
Oh my.
Let me go talk to Athena right quick. What? Well, so they're alerted to our presence now, huh?
Get it off, man. And there's a big banner unfurls from the company you buy from. Spy drone, spy on your friends, spy on your lovers. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, you guys decide to pull back into traffic and drive away for the rest of that day because they're mad as a hornet's nest.
The best I got is take another week, I guess, and continue.
Yeah, that's possible.
Will we get more tries, or is it getting
Sure.
silly now?
Sure. No, I'll give you one more go at it. After that, you've proven that you cannot do. So first, buy all the shit that you're thinking you're going to need, and you get one more week to give it tries. After that, you just give up in disgust, tear up your spy cards, and fucking move to Detroit to live a life of pain.
Excellent. So I'll buy 5 more drones, and I'll try to do the photography first, though.
Well, you've still got both suicide packed lenses, so you know.
Yeah.
Suicide packed for when you want the last picture.
So chameleon suit goes on and up. So stealth, climb. I fail my climb.
Give me a grapple roll.
Got it.
Lower is better. Did you make it also by half?
No.
Choice between you and the camera, you win. I'm free, says the lens.
So I go climb back down.
Is that your day?
I don't make my stealth now. Oh wait, no, a plus 20? I do. I get the last lens.
Saves your ass. Last lens.
Climb my ass up. Stealth.
Camera's got like a big crack in it.
Crit my climb. Yay.
Yay.
Spider-Man.
I get all these low numbers, and now I'm going to need fucking photography, and it's going to be all high.
Photography has a really high base, too. That's the baffling part.
Come on. 3 rolls. First one. You do it. First one.
Got it.
Yay.
Fucking shit.
Excellent. Do you want to play with the drones before you leave, just so you can try to get a check and pilot drone?
Yes. I'm going to buzz the tower.
No,
Yay!
Oh my God.
Whoa, cool.
This will give you additional intel as you're able to go around to parts you normally can't get to.
See the guard after a week, and he's got a big bandage on his head. He's like, God, that was one hell of a bloody.
This is my ex-wife. She's doing it.
She couldn't just deal with taking half my money in the cat.
Okay, so right, you've got intel. I'm going to put you back in the grotty flat that you guys normally live in because Alex is comfortable there. Alex, somebody's been drinking your whiskey, by the way. But fortunately, refills are part of your purchased lifestyle. Don't forget to mark off another lifestyle charge because it's been a month or so now.
Yeah.
So please mark off money. And Amazon delivers whiskey. So anyway.
Well, it did deliver wine.
Yes, it did. So let's see, what is up is on the inside of the thing are robots. These don't appear to be death attack robots, but like moving shit robots, maintaining shit robots, science-y type robots, work on the things robots. Also, since you finally made your fucking rolls, and didn't knock out some poor guard with a fucking drone. You discovered that inside of the thing, they have a different kind of goo or some kind of goo. You don't know exactly what kind of goo it is, but they have some large vats. And since you were there long enough, to almost fucking pay rent. They also change the goo in the things from time to time. They'll pump in new goo while taking out the old goo so that the inhabitant is always in goo, but like it's like a slow cleaning type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently this has to be done, but how often you're not sure.
Okay.
How much goo it takes, you're not sure. What is in the goo, you're not sure. There's needless to say, there's a lot of fucking electricity stuff there, massive amounts of electricity, backup generators, etc., etc., etc. Yes, super amounts of the electricity god is here.
I will vanquish him.
Yes, your family will think that's awesome. So, and then of course, the lots and lots of cabling. Do you have any kind of science-y type skills there, Chris?
The only science I have is
the cyber thing.
Is the cyberware that would
Try
computer
to
usage, hacking.
give me a learning roll. Get your check in learning here.
Just want to book. Okay.
They have thick cables, thin cables, spaghetti-sized cables, lots of cables. Apparently, they went and robbed several cable stores.
I do have build and repair electronics, so I do know
sure.
about.
Give me a roll on that.
I do believe I got that.
Really?
Yes. I've been using that every time.
Yeah, he's been using that every bloody adventure.
Internet type cables, stuff to move away bad stuff like shit, piss, etc. Goo cables, electricity cables, air, food, etc. It's basically
so medicine would have helped then too, because I would know.
Oh shit! Yeah, give me a medicine roll to know more stuff.
Got it.
Yeah. They're basically even though they're kind of they're not blocks of ice. They're still alive. It's just their shit's really slowed down, metabolism stuff through cryo.
So the goo. So they need oxygen as well as the goo. It's not like Abyss where they breathe in the goo.
No, you're not. Actually, give me a new. If you can give me a medicine -30, you'll pick up a new skill, Chris.
Do you have any skill plus cards?
I have cooking.
Perfect.
No, sorry, nothing.
Even his cards are anti-electricity.